Hi, hello, how are you? Amanda, Seint Artist. We're gonna do our makeup. This little palette is my whole face. This is the basics. You've been wanting to try Seint Makeup. You're not sure if you're ready to take the jump. This is the palette you wanna try. Think about how much you pay for your foundation right now. I know what I used to pay for my foundation, and it ran between $50 to $60 for just one product. This setup, this is what I'm gonna be doing today. 4 colors, a place to put it, and 1 brush. This is the 3D brush. $111. That's a really good deal for getting a place to put it, a brush, a double-ended brush, which is like 2 brushes, and then 4 colors. That's really good. So I'm gonna put this makeup on and I'm gonna show 2 ways of applying it. The brush method, the finger method, because there's no wrong way to apply this. There are so many different ways of applying this makeup. So if you wanna try this, send me your makeup-free selfie. I'll color match you, super easy. First color I'm gonna dip into is my main highlight. This is more like your foundation color, the truest tone to your skin. I am the highlight color Amber, and I'm just going to put this on the lower part of my face here, and all I'm doing is canceling out redness. I'm covering my discoloration. I have a lot on my cheeks, and then down here I'm just evening the skin tone. Our skin is an uneven surface. We wear makeup to feel good, and that's it. I'm gonna apply this right here, and that's it. Okay, the other way of applying this is with your finger. Again, there is no wrong way to apply the makeup. You just smear this on just like that. Take the brush, I'm using the short dense end, and then I'm just gonna tap this out. I prefer the stipple method. I have maturing skin, I have pores, I've got fine lines, and I find that doing the stipple method gives me less texture showing. Our skin is a texture, so we can't take it away, but we can apply our makeup in a way that helps to camouflage it the best that we can. But look at that, both are good. Neither one is wrong. How about that? Next color I'm gonna go into is my brightening highlight. I'm gonna switch to the pointy end here. I'm gonna go right here in between my brows. I'm gonna hit my Cupid's bow, hit my chin, and then I'm gonna go right under my eye, and then I'm gonna come right up here. This is gonna give me some lift, and then whatever's left on the brush, I'm gonna tap on my orbital bone. Or I'm gonna take my finger, I'm gonna pop it here. We're gonna do the nose last, because I have a trick. Hit it, hit it, hit it. There's no wrong way. Just hit my elbow, but that's okay. I'm not applying my makeup with my elbow. All right, bringing it up. No wrong way. Both are fine. Next, I'm gonna go into my contour on the short end. This is olive. Now we can blend as we go, or we can just apply all the colors at once. But you know what? I'm gonna do all the colors and then I'm gonna blend them together. I want my contour bolder. There we go. Contour's right there. Contour right here. Again, stippling it right here. I'm going to run it right here. This is gonna chisel my jaw. I'm gonna blend this now because I forget if I don't. And I'm gonna use my finger for the rest. So put it on your finger, smear it down. This is a dark color. This will show up dark. It's not your skin color. Right now we're basically putting our shadow on a shadow. Contour is a cool tone, like a shadow. And so we're just putting it where our shadows are to help accentuate them, maybe structure things a little differently, lift our cheekbones. Maybe we want to slim down our nose. I am going to use my finger solely on my nose. It's my preferred method. I get the best results contouring my nose with my finger. I just draw 2 straight lines on either side. I have a bump on my nose. It's right smack in the middle. And I get a high point when I use my brush. And that's why I do it that way. Taking this brush, now, let's see, what else do we want to do? Blush. Blush. I'm going to grab my blush. This is Hollywood. It has flecks of gold. Before I blend everything together, I should put it all on. And I'm going to bring this up. Look at how pretty this is. Now, these are buildable. We can make these super punchy or not. Oh, I forgot to put it on with my brush. We'll do that over here because it doesn't really matter. Both ways are right. It does not matter. Okay, let's start blending all these colors together. I'm going to start with my contour here, and I'm just going to use a light touch and small circles. I'm going to bring it over to this contour over here, and I'm doing the same thing. I am keeping this where my shadow tones are. I'm just blending it out, blending it down. That is nice. That's foundation. I'm going to switch to this pointy side, and I am going to flick and pull this up and out over my brows. Brows, And then I'm going to pull this up towards that contour. And as these blend together, this gives me a nice and even skin tone. Pull, 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 blend, 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 glory. There's no wrong way to apply this. I'm gonna switch right here to my contour, and I'm gonna press into my contour, and I'm stippling this up and down, because again, I have maturing skin, and the stipple method is best. It's not gonna mature your skin more by moving it around. And then I'm just going into that blush color, and I'm blending it down. I smile to bring it to my apples because I'm maturing. And so I don't have that supple. I do and I don't. It's changing. It's ever changing. It's so fun. But use an angle, press into that cheekbone, go into that blush, and then blend it. And if you want to add more, do so after your whole face is on so you can decide how you like it. I'm going to go right here while I'm thinking about it, and I'm going to blend out this contour because, again, notorious. Me, I am notorious for walking out like I just have a smear of crap on my face. But it's not, it's just contour. All right, taking this pointy end, and I'm just gonna fluff out this brightening. Your brightening highlight is meant to be a shade or two lighter than your actual skin, because what we're doing is, while our contour is mimicking a shadow, our brightening is mimicking reflected light. I'm gonna switch back to this end of the brush. This is where it's nice. These are two brushes in one. I'm going to tap this up, around, and up. All the way around. Then I'm going to bridge it together because, again, I have that bump, and I'm going to show you how I'm able to straighten my nose. If you have a crooked nose, this is another really great method. I'm going to take this pointy end, I'm going to pinch it, and I'm going to go into my brightening, and I am going to go down the bridge of my nose, and then I'm just going to hit the tip. This going right here like that, it's going to give me a button nose. Yes, a button nose. And then I'm just going to flick up between the brows. I'm going to use my finger to blend this out. I prefer blending the bridge of my nose with my finger. I feel like you get a really great final result. Blendy, 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 blendy. Done. Look at that nose. That's a good looking nose, okay? All right. Keeping with that pointy end, and I'm going to go into that brightening under my eye. I'm going to tap this up into that inner corner. I'm hanging on that orbital bone, and you can see there's not a lot going on here. And then after I've blended this all together, I am going to come up under the eye. You want a light touch. These are creams. They all work together, and that's it. If you want to add more, add away. But do it after you have blended everything. Again, using that pointy end, pushing up into that inner corner, right there, and then just tapping this out. This is a great one and done brush. It doesn't come in a collection, so if you're looking to just do the basics and do one brush, that's this brush. It's so, so good. Every brush has the ability to do your whole face. Every one of them. Your blush and bronzer, your detail brush, I've got the 3D brush, your blend brush, your powder brush, your buff brush, anyone. The denser the brush, the fuller the coverage. Keep that in mind. But today we are working with, where'd you go? Where'd you go? This one. Well, all right. So just doing that under eye, and then if you want to add, again, grab and add. Grab and add. I want more blush because it's who I am, so I'm going to go into my Hollywood blush, and if I'm adding to it, I really just keep it up on my cheekbones because I have larger pores, and I try to apply as little as possible to the apples where my pores are larger. I always bring it down to my apples, but I'm not going to punch it up on the apples of my cheeks. That's it. That's my face. I'm going to grab a little more because I want to do my lips, and I'm going to take the pointy end into my contour. I do this every time. This is my, you don't have to do this. I have to do this. But we have texture. Everybody has natural texture. I have puffiness under my eyes, okay? I'm a human being, so I have pores. I've got fine lines coming in. I mean, I'm 42, and I'm not going to wear my makeup the way I did when I'm 20 because it just isn't going to work anymore. And with Seint, you can customize your makeup based off of the things. I've got stuff, okay? I've got hyperpigmentation. I've got acne scarring from my 20s. I've got fine lines from my children. I've got stuff. And so what worked in my 20s isn't going to work now. And that's because it's just not the same. But with Seint, you can easily do your makeup for that nice young skin. You can go get that powder and you can press that powder into your skin and set it the way you want. But when you start hitting your late 30s, you just can't anymore. So you just don't put that in your palette. It's easy. All right, we're gonna blend out this contour. I give myself a little Gomez Adams right here. And this is just giving the illusion, look, that I have a curl on my lip. It's like outer lining without looking like a clown. I mean, I might look like a clown. I mean, I looked like a clown for a little bit, but I don't look like a clown now, right? I'm gonna take my Hollywood lip color and I am going to put this on my upper lip and my mirror on my bottom lip. But it's just this really pretty color. You can add a little bit of brown to the outside of your lip, not the outside, but the outer edge of your lip, and it just creates this dimension. I even sometimes take my brightening highlight. This is always fun, and I hit it right in the middle, and it just, ta-da! All my face right here is right here. You could even take, let's do the pointy end. Let's play, huh? Pointy end right here, grabbing it, pinching it, and I'm gonna just do a nice little smoky eyeliner with my brown. Let's use the mirror, and I'm gonna flick this up just like that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I only do this on the lower part. I know a lot of people, there's other artists who will put this on their eyelids. Mine will crease, so I don't, but I do like to smear it on my lower lash line, and it's so pretty. And then I pull it up and out, outside, and that's it. All right, if you like a little more of a punchy lip color, by all means, buy more. But this is just a nice, very simple, everyday look. This makeup can be as light or as full as you want. It all depends on how much you apply. You have the control over if this is a full coverage or a light coverage. If you want light coverage, by all means. I'm saying that, that's the second time I've said that. Anyway, that's okay. I am who I am. But you just blend this down to where you want it, but you get to decide if this is light coverage or full coverage. It's 100% in your control on how full your coverage is, because this is your light coverage. This is your full coverage makeup. That's it. And for a girl who talks a lot, which I do, this is a 12-minute tutorial that I did my face. I mean, I was explaining a lot. You can do your face in less than 10 minutes. That's nice. This is a walk out the door. You could do this in your car. Throw this in your purse. Do it in your car. Do it. I have a friend who does her makeup at her desk at work. But this can go with you. Look at how nice and nice. All right, that's it. Have a great day.